You know how people say you should marry your best friend? Yeah, I actually did that. Me and Sarah had been best friends since 3rd grade when she punched a kid for stealing my Pokemon cards. We did everything together. Sleepovers, failed our driving tests on the same day, even went to the same college. Everyone always asked if we were dating and we'd just laugh because that was weird. She was like my sister. Senior year of college, we were both broke and complaining about student loans. Sarah's scrolling through her phone and goes, "Dude, did you know married people get better financial aid and tax breaks?" I'm like, "So?" And she just looks at me dead serious and says, "We should get married." I literally spit out my energy drink. But then she starts listing all the benefits. Cheaper car insurance, combined income for apartment applications. Her parents' health insurance could cover her until she was 26, but only if she filed separately, which she could do if she was married. It was all very logical, and Sarah was always the practical one. We went to the courthouse that Friday, wore our regular clothes. The lady behind the desk looked bored out of her mind, signed the papers, paid $75, and that was it. We went to Taco Bell after to celebrate, got married for the financial benefits like it was a Costco membership. For the first 2 years, nothing changed. We had separate rooms in our apartment. She dated some guy named Paul for a few months. I went out with this girl from my work. We'd still have movie nights every Thursday and argue about who had to take out the trash. The only difference was checking the married box on forms and filing taxes together, which actually did save us a decent amount of money. Then year 3, Sarah got really sick, like hospital sick. She had this thing with her appendix that turned into a whole infected mess. I was there every single day, brought her the good snacks from the vending machine, not the hospital food, helped her walk to the bathroom when the nurses were busy. One night she's hooked up to all these IVs and she just starts crying, not because of the pain, but because she's scared. And I'm holding her hand, and I realize I'm terrified of losing her. Not like losing a friend, like actually losing her. When she got out of the hospital, things were different. I couldn't stop noticing stuff, like how she always made sure my coffee was ready in the morning, how she'd steal my hoodies and they looked better on her anyway. We were watching TV one night, some dumb reality show, and she fell asleep on my shoulder. I didn't move for 2 hours because I didn't want to wake her up. I finally told her about a month later. We were doing dishes and I just blurted out, "I think I'm actually in love with you." She dropped a plate. It shattered everywhere. Then she started laughing and goes, "Thank God, because same." Turns out she'd been feeling the same way since the hospital but didn't want to make it weird since we were technically already married. We've been together for real now for 4 years.